Hello and welcome to another chess versus the computer battle. So I started a little series on chess.com where I was playing against the Earth Day chess bots, I guess they were. And I went from the 400 rated lowest player, a dodo bird, I guess they're animal themed, and I made my way through up to the 1750 level. But then the video was getting kind of long, so here's the continuation. We're playing against the Woolly Mammoth, rated 2000 here, so let's see if this is a tough opponent. I guess it depends on what level you're playing at. And sometimes the computer plays harder or easier than what the rating actually says. Okay, I put it on a random color. Let's see if we have white or if it changes. So we do have white. We'll start with D4 and try and do this Jabava London that I've been playing regularly, but I'm still learning. Okay, we do have the Jabava London set up. All right, now, can this be a problem? If they move here, can we immediately jump up there and attack this? So that's the question. I could just move up here immediately, targeting this, threatening a fork, because I have the bishop and I'll have the knight up there targeting that pawn. But once I do that, they could block with a pawn. Then I would have to capture. All right. Well, the video's dragging on. I think I'm just going to go for it. So we'll go there immediately. And of course, they block like that. So I'm going to capture with the bishop, I think. And then now we can take out their bishop and double their pawns. So we'll do that. Now, the question is, do we keep our bishop pair? If we drop our bishop back, we still have our queen protecting this pawn. I think I'm going to give this bishop up because it's a bad bishop. It's going to be blocked in by pawns on these dark squares. But if I take, it helps my opponent develop. But I think we'll be okay. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Now I need to protect this pawn. Okay, so now we should probably develop our knight, or do we develop the queen and castle on the other side? I don't know. He can bring his bishop in here and take this diagonal. So I think I'm going to go here. And just start developing. All right. Bring our knight out. Now we can castle. Okay. He does have a little attack brewing there. So maybe we bring our queen up, get our rook in behind it. Because I'm thinking if I castle, we may be all right. I'm just going to go ahead and castle. Need to get that king to safety. And now we can centralize our rook. Let me think about this. Let me think about this. Because if I try and go here and attack his bishop, he'll just let that bishop sit there. I might end up undoubling his pieces. I don't know if I want to do that. All right, why don't we bring our queen out and attack? If we do that, though, his knight can move forward and cover. Well, he wouldn't be covering this. The bishop is covering that. So, I don't know if that's very good. All right, I'm going to try and get that bishop out of there. The problem is that's going to undouble his pawns. So I don't think I like that. Let's just go here. Now, might as well give myself a little escape hatch. All right, what now? I'm not liking my position as much here. All right, what can we do? What can we do? Try and gain some space, maybe? We'll just do that, just to keep this game moving along. All right, so he put an end to that. Now what? Now what? Well, we could bring our... I don't really want to bring my king up here and have it pinned. So, do we undouble his pawns? Should we go here? Well, if we move our queen, then he can just capture. All right, so we're just going to go back there, play a waiting game, see what our opponent does. All right, what now? If we go there, once again, we may end up undoubling our opponent's pawns. That kind of helps. Well, he didn't even want to do that, so that was probably a mistake. Now we can attack the rook and go after this pawn. Now we're just going to be ahead in material. Okay, so now we need to find a way to activate our rooks. Now we might as well, if we attack that knight and he launches forward and then he can move into this outpost, so that's not so good. We need to find a way to trade material. So maybe we bring our queen into the game by going here. Something like that. And then what? Do we bring our... Well, I guess we could attack the queen. Or do we, I mean, does this do anything? If we deliver a check up there, the king can just go forward. All right, I think I need to activate the rooks. So the options are bring the rook up here, over this way, go up that way. That's kind of a long process. So maybe we bring the rook to the c file and push the c pawn. But then the knight could jump here. So the other option is we bring the rooks in and push the f pawn. When the center's locked up, you have to play on the flanks. So all right. Maybe I just push forward here. So we'll do that. Okay, I could gain space, or I could capture in the center. I think I'm just going to go for more space. All right. Now we might as well put our rook in behind the pawn if we're planning to push it forward, and of course the knight jumps in there. Excuse me. All right, now what? Kind of let that knight get into the position. We could push this pawn. All right, we're just going to push forward here. Oh, we have to watch out. Now we have a problem because we have an unprotected piece there. So what if we go that way and protect that? Where is this queen going now? He's going to try and come over here and target that. So if we go there, we'll counter target. Now I'm thinking we need to bring that rook over to defend. So we try and knock out some of the cover in front of our king. And maybe we push forward here. The problem is now we have this this kind of crappy position. All right. Think we have to go there. Now that's going to come under attack. All right. What can we do here? What can we do? Push this pawn. Prevent. Okay, so that's not looking so good. This is looking pretty rotten. Ugh. I don't know about this. This is looking pretty rough. At least we can check the king. Now what do we do? We're going to be chased around, but we can go here and threaten. But we're going to be chased. Our opponent's probably just going to have to keep running after our king. If we go there, see, if we go here, all right, I think we have to go that way. It's going to end up being a perpetual draw, I think. Yeah, see, he'll just move back and forth. If we go down here, he could capture a pawn, then we move and he just starts chasing us all around, picking off pawns. So I think it's just going to be a draw. All right, so we had a draw. We'll do a quick game review here. So I would say yes, that was a little bit tougher. Looks like the computer played at an 80.1% accuracy, and I played at 79.5. So, I did okay, but I could have done better. Down here under my image, it says I played at a 1950 level, and the computer played at a 1900 level. So, room for improvement for both of us. And I don't know, I just messed that game up. It looks like I had the advantage. I had a winning advantage and just let it fizzle away. So at this point, check the block. What should I have done now? That was a mistake. Okay. So I needed to move my king immediately so he wouldn't be able to chase me all around. So if I would have gone here instead, what's the follow-up play? I guess we could, well, I don't know, it's kind of even now. I mean, I don't know, if I go here, then what? We could threaten to go up here and cause problems. So, yeah, it looks like that would be winning. All right. Feel free to leave comments, like, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you for watching and have a super chess day.